Okay, I'm making this video mainly so I can remember where stuff goes. But if I learn how to post it, I'll post it. But anyway, I went over to Home Depot and got this water heater pan so I can keep all the the transmission fluid in there. You know, and I just made myself a plug here and did that up at some PCB or PVC fittings. That was a 1-inch plug with a 3/4 inch pipe. And I just screwed that in there. That way I can drain if I get a whole lot, which I won't. I'm not going to have a whole lot. But anyway, you should all know how to get your valve body out. I've seen so many videos. That's how I just watch YouTube to see how the valve body comes out. So here we go. Yeah, my bolt stuck there. But anyway, I'm having troubles with this Jeep. There is a little bit of metal down in there. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe right in here, there's some metal. So I'm having troubles with this Jeep. As in, I took it down earlier. I found some needle bearings laying in here, and found some in the in the pan on the magnet too. So what I did is I thought, well, I'm going to give it a shot. I know the transmission's wounded somewhere along the line. So, and just like today, I'm going to give it a shot again too and see if I can, see if any of these valves are hanging up. What's happening is shift from third to fourth. It gives a little bang, and then it downshifts back to third, and then actually it neutrals out. But I think it downshifts to third before it neutrals out. It can't find its gear. Now what I did the other day is I took the transmission computer out from underneath the dash, and I checked all the resistances and all the solenoids, and they were all good. So I thought, well, I'm going to take this apart. And then last time I found some metal hanging on these magnets there, the speed sensors. So let's dig in. I never did this before. This is my first day in the job. But I watched a bunch of videos. Not that, you know, sometimes I learn a lot from them. Other times I just mess things up. So worst case scenario, I'm going to mess this transmission or this valve body up, but I don't think so. But if I do, I'm already planning to get another transmission anyway. I think I'm going to go with a used one and see how that goes. But I'm going to play around here first. It's only some fluid in the filter. I've saved the fluid, so I'll screen it, and I'm going to run some of it through a coffee filter to see what kind of metal's in there, and let's see what happens. Okay, so I want to thank Richard Kreitz or something from Precision Transmission down there in Texas. One of his viewers sent him one of these, and he said it was really good gun. And I'll tell you what, he's not lying. I've had some cordless guns, and I've been an auto mechanic all my life, so I mainly used all air. I just got rid of all my air tools, and I'm going to cordless with everything now. So let's start by taking these solenoid holders out. I'm going to get my table over here first before I go too far, so I can lay all this stuff out, and then hopefully I won't get screwed up. Oh, I got room right here. Get that out of the way, and let me get a paper towel, or excuse my reach. Alright, I'm going to just mark my paper towel here, speed sensors. That way I'll know what came where. Chicken or the egg? Which one came first? And the fluid on there is pretty dirty. These are just supposed to slide out of there. Let's see what. Oh, not bad. I'm going to double check the. That one looks better than the others. So I'm going to take these out. I'll check the resistances. A little dirty in there. Yeah, you think all those videos I watched, they told me which one was which and all this other stuff, how many times, and yeah, you know, I ain't gonna remember that stuff. I'm too old for that, remembering stuff. So, also I saw a guy, let's turn this, with this main valve here, I think he said you had to take it all apart to put the valve back in, but I didn't think you had to. You don't. Okay, so that's good. It's just I got to bring it back in here. Okay, all right, we're good to go there. So now, what I saw was there's a clip. Clip holds it in somewhere. Yeah, there's one right there, and I believe there's another one. Right here or here? Okay. I have to get me a light now. Well, there it is there. Aha! See? A little bit of light goes a long way. Okay. So now, what I saw and what I've read, this here is the conductor plate. And you should always change this. Now why, I don't know, but oh, look at a whole bunch of metal down underneath here. Otherwise, this way. Oh, that must be the park switch or something. Okay. All right, now that we got that apart, they say you can just take the top off. I'm gonna lay this over here. There we go. I'm going in. A couple of those there weren't too tight. And like Richard says, make sure you get this torque bit all the way bottomed out in the screw. When you strip one of these out, I'm sure it's not going to be easy to get the hell out of it. Excuse my language. Well, also I'm hoping all of these screws are the same size. Yeah, I got an arrow pointing to that one. Let's get one of these buckets here. And let's start checking them. They look all the same. Now also, somewhere in here there's a dowel that sticks down for the gear shifter, so I think it's going to be right in here. Mercedes-Benz, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? There it is, there's the dowel. Here we go. All over now. There's the screens. One screen sticking up there. There's screens right in here. That one, I guess it just fell out of there. We got some dirt right there. I don't think it's from, it might have been from me. I don't think so though. All right. Things are starting to happen to me now. Let's see if we can tilt this up here a little bit and let that drain. All right, now there's valves. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's your gear selector valve. That's running nice and smooth. Okay. Now let's see if I have a tool to get down in there. There, get some light. Goes a long way. That one moves. That one moves freely. That one seems a little rough. That one seems a little rough. That one was stuck. How about that? Now I'm going to go get my paperwork. That one was stuck. All right. glad I found something. I would have hated to go in here and not find anything. You know what I mean? I'll be back. Okay, I'm back to let you know. Anyway, number 7 here, I believe was the one that was stuck, and number 7 is the 3/4 holding pressure shift valve. Number 6 is this command valve for 3/4, and then 5 is, so that's all 3/4 shifts there. So I did find a problem. I believe it was number 7. I guess I should have marked it down or something, but I believe that's the one that's stuck. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take all these valves out, and we're going to take a look at them. But before I do that, I'm going to check the other side there. The other side is operating pressure, lubricating pressure. These ones here. That one don't move at all. Wonder why. I don't want to force anything. That one's free. And that one would be number 3. 3 is the overlap regulating valve, sleeve and piston. 1 and 2 is the operating pressure regulating valve. So maybe it's just that tight. I don't know. Oh, there we go. That one's moving nice and smooth. So is that one. Okay. I believe what I'm going to do is take it all apart anyway, and clean it up. You know. So now the screens go right in here. I don't know if I saw that anywhere. I'm going to take a picture of that with my phone. All right, record it. Wonderful, good. All right, I'm gonna get my tools and stuff. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I took the plate off. That's pretty self-explanatory. Just gotta watch because there's springs. So the springs are pushing pressure on the plate, so just hang on to the plate. So now I'm gonna try to take the pieces out one at a time here and lay them down on my paper towel I have here. So 3 springs look the same, and one's different. So, and it looks a little black in there, so we definitely got some garbage floating around in there. Now, supposedly everything's aluminum. There's one. That's the second one. That one goes with that one. Let's see, this is the one that was sticking, I believe. Let's see if we can get this one out. this one has two pieces. So this is the far end. This would be 6. This here would be 5. And this one I'm taking out is 4. So this number 4 here has one inside of another one here. Just want to make sure I document that. And there's the doodad. Okay. So what I think I'm going to do, so I don't get messed up, is clean all this up, put them back together, and then move on to the other valves. I'm going to save some video. I'll show you if I find anything. I'll let you know. Okay, I'm back. What I did is I got a coffee filter and a bucket here, and I was just using some old cheap old brake clean and blowing everything out and making sure we're clean in there. I didn't see any dirt, so what I did is I got myself a little bit of transmission fluid in a cup, and I'm going to put these valves back in since I got them all nice and clean. And move on to the next valves. You know, I think what I need to do is fire up my air compressor and blow that out, all out. Be back. Alright, we're going to take the other valves out and clean the whole valve body, then put it all back together. I had a hard time with the one bolt here, so I had to get me a brand new one I never used, and she got her loose. I got to check and see if these things have Loctite on them or not, because it sure seems like they do. You know, they're just like self-tapped in. Now let me tell you something, this spring's a whole lot tighter. I'm wondering if I should get my, let's see if we can hang on to it. She's wanting to pop. Now we'll just take her up slow. Oh, look at that one. That's why. See them? So we got this heavy duty one right here. And we got this one. Oh, look at that. The valve and everything came right out with it. That's cool. Alright, this valve isn't in there yet. And then now we got this other one here, this last one. That's the same as the other one. There's a little doodad there. That one was a little sticky coming out. Okay, now what I need to do is wash this all out. So I want to move the camera so I don't get any brake clean all over the camera. Be back.